Let's change the brake pads in the rear of an Altima. Jack up the car. Jack up the car and grab the tool that you use to take your nuts off, the lugs off, or a 13/16, and take the lugs off the rim. Before jacking up the car, give it a twist so that you loose this nuts while the car is touching the ground, and then it will be easier for you to get them removed, because else someone is going to have to be pressing on the brake so that the tire won't move when you move it around, when you twist it. So that's it. Take the wheel off. Put it underneath the car, just in case it decides to fall on you. And what's next? This is kind of simple, I think. Let's remove this nut. Okay, so we are going to remove that and use a size 14, but use something like this. Don't use something like this. Why? Because you don't want to strip that nut in there. So put it in place and this way. I'm loosening this up, right? Yeah. Wow. It's coming out. Makes me happy. Should be out already. That's it. Wow. Oh my God. It was out anyways, because the thread is up here and there's nothing down here. So I'm gonna need to put some grease in this thing. So I get this bearing grease, and I'm gonna dip it in there. That's it. I'm gonna leave it in there for now. Maybe I should do the maintenance in the other one as well. Maybe the other one is the same. So grab your jack, okay, and lift this up, because this screw here won't come out if it hits this bar. So you gotta lift this up. You gotta lift it so that it will clear the bar. If you want to take it out and put some grease in there so it will slide back in and out easily and you won't get premature wearing of your brake pads causing this scratching on your discs. Okay. Which, as you can see, this is like locked in. Okay. So let's do it. Now this won't fit in here unless I bring it up too. So. I need a new different tool. I'm going to put this in here, like that. Oh, this feels a little easier. Definitely, it's not like the other one. It doesn't have much rust, but let's dip it in here anyways. That's it. Okay. Alright. Now this, if you're doing your brake pads only, you can leave this on, the one in the bottom. Wait, there's the one on the top. Hold on 1 second. You can leave the one on the bottom on and just move this like this to the side. And you can just change your brake pads. And then after you're done, move it back in. Okay. Now put the screwdriver in like this, and then I flip it, twist it to get that out. Okay. I'm going to clean this stuff. Grab some water too. So the one in the back is the one that has a little thing in there. Okay. I'm trying to clear all this junk in there. That's it. Now, grab one brake pad and put it in back there, but I want it to slide. So I'm going to grab a tiny little bit of grease. That's it, just a tiny. Like nothing, like really very little. You don't want to squeaky brakes. Yep, same size. Okay. Feels like a pain in the neck. I think I'm going to have to break this. This metal stuff. And I think these are not the right brake pads for this car. Oh, they are. They're going in really freaking tight. I'm not liking it to go in that tight. So I'm going to grab some sandpaper and I'm going to sand this off. And they had to go in smooth. Else they're going to do the same thing that the other ones did. So I'm going to grab this stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the tape off, which might protect from being rust, but it's way too tight. Let's see if we go in. Still pretty tight, so let's keep going. You can probably break that zero when I do this. Who knows? I'm going to this workout, that's for sure. That's it. Went different. Here goes in. All up there. Maybe the bottom part. Almost. I think that's about clear. Maybe a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit, because it's hurting. Tiny bit right here. And that's it. That's it. See? Awesome. So I'm going to do that to the other one here. And as you can see, the shape of it is not like high quality, or maybe simply, I don't know. Hey, who cares? A little bit of work. It's better than $40, $50 for that. I paid $19 for this, that's fine. Alright, so then put the brake pads on. Just to go in easy, slide in. I added the little grease to the sides and to the top. That won't touch the brake because the brake is like this. See, so it won't, unless you put a lot, then when it heats up, because this is bearing grease and it will be better, but when it heats up and it goes around it, then you may get some squilly brakes. So use a little bit. The brake pad in the back is going in too tight. I don't like that. So I'm going to have to clean the grease, some grass. And sand it down a little more. Let's see if it goes in smoothly. Yep, that went in really good. So let's just add that tiny little bit of grease. And that's too much. See, that's too much. So I'm gonna grab the old ones and use it to move it around. Now the bottom part has a little more than the top one. That's it. Awesome. Now, this caliper doesn't seem to be the kind of caliper that you have to twist. Usually, calipers that have the handbrake with the caliper are the ones you want to twist. For those, you will need a toolkit like this. Is about $40. But this one doesn't seem to need one. However, let's compress the piston back inside. Bring the piston back inside, compress it, so that we can mount it with the new brake pads. You want to be careful with your brake line. So what you do with this is you put this in here like this. Okay. And then this part you put it in like this. And now you grab your caliper. Let me bring it all the way in. Like so. Okay. You grab your caliper. Right? Like that. And twist. Now I twist it. There's one other thing that you have to do. You have to take the cap off your brake line. And that's it. Don't forget to put it back on. Just to release extra pressure. Maybe on this car it's not necessary, but in the others it is, because it seals by twisting, so you want to allow the pressure to get out. remove this tool. I'll loosen it on the other side. Put the brake caliper in. And put the nicely greased screws. And that's it. Tighten everything up. All set. Loosen things in there. With this one, it was really tight. I'm just moving it back and forth in one position. And let's tighten it. It's going in really nice. Okay. Now let's do the other one. If this feels tight, then jerk it around like this. Because you want this to hold, but you don't want this to be something else. So you want this to be a nice cool. Some people might think I'm exaggerating, but no, these are your brakes. You want your car to run without them when you don't have the pedal on, right? Until it looks like we did it. And it's already in there, so just to tighten it a bit, and ready to go. Put the tire back on, you're all set. I didn't tighten this up really hard, just a tiny bit, tick, 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 that's it. Instead of like pushing with my hand, just give it a little some nudges. Because I have the gloves, it doesn't hurt to hit the wrench. All set, thanks for watching. That's the brake pads in the rear of the Altima 2005. Some other ones might require to, like for example, Infiniti or Maxima 1998 requires some of this tools with little holes to grab the piston and twist it as it goes in. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.